For the first time, the father of a Katanning serial sex offender has spoken out, personally apologising for his son's crimes. Dennis McKenna is currently serving more than 6 years in jail for abusing boys at the St Andrews Hostel in Katanning in the 70s and 80s. His father spoke with Jake Sturmer.
Doug McKenna, thanks for your time.
It's okay.
In 1991, you described your son Dennis as someone that did everything he could for everybody.
He did.
And you were adamant he was not guilty. What changed?
Well, when he pleaded guilty, and he admitted to me then that he had done it. But up till then, no, it came as a shock, I can tell you, because he helped everybody.
Why are you apologising to the victims?
Well, no one else seems to be apologising to him, and I know now what was actually happening to them at the hostel, and I thought it was time they got an apology from our family.
How can you apologise for something your son did?
Well, just to more or less let them know how the rest of our family feel about it. We know that Dennis was definitely in the wrong. These boys were okay, and no, they needed an apology. And I just hope they get plenty of compensation to pay for what they went through.
When you made that initial phone call to Steve Parkin, what did you tell him?
The first ones I said was, "Steve, this is Doug McKenna, don't hang up." He said, "No, I won't hang up on you." He said, "What do you want?" I said, "On behalf of the rest of the sons, I want to apologise for what Dennis did." And he said, "Well, thank you very much. You're the only person that has apologised to us." And he said, "I'll let the others know."
Have you spoken to Dennis since he was convicted?
Yes, yesterday.
Now that you've spoken to Steve Parkin and know what you know about what went on, do you still want to visit him?
Not really, but he's still my son. I'll give him a little bit of moral support. I do feel a bit embarrassed when I'm there.
Do you feel embarrassed?
But he's still family. Even though I know what he did was monstrous. Because I didn't know exactly what was going on until Steve Parkin told me. And I got a bit of a shock, I can tell you.
What did Steve Parkin say to you?
Well, I don't want to say it on air. I can't talk about that sort of thing on air. It was depraved sex, put it that way.
Do you ever talk to Dennis about
No.
what happened?
No. All that he said to me was that he sexually abused them, the boys. But he also claims, in one of the papers it said that the police were investigating another 7 cases. He maintains that he didn't touch any more. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. And he said if they do charge him with any of those, he's going to plead not guilty.
Do you have any inkling as to why this has happened?
No, none whatsoever. Can't make it out. And that's what I can't make out with Dennis. Why did he keep going?
Do you think your apology will help the victims?
I think well, I'm hoping it will help them. That's one of the reasons I apologise, because I didn't really know exactly what had been happening, you know, until Steve filled me in on it all. And I'm hoping that my apology might give them a bit of a lift. I hope it does anyway.
Doug McKenna, thanks for your time.